Dobra, więc my tutaj podczas pobytu w Bukaramandze dowiedzieliśmy się paru ciekawych rzeczy na temat kultury kolumbijskiej. Mafe nam je mówiła gdzieś tam, powiedzmy, po drodze, jak się poruszaliśmy, więc nie mieliśmy jak tego nagrać. Więc chcielibyśmy podsumować naszą wizytę tutaj, krótką rozmowę z nią. Zaczniemy od reguły, która nazywa się Piki Plaka i Mafe wytłumaczy, na czym ona polega. So what's about Piki Plaka? How does it work?
So pico placa is a measurement from government, so that's the way to reduce the number of cars in the street, basically. So over here, if you see Colombian plates, they have 3 numbers at the beginning, 3 letters at the beginning, and 3 numbers at the end. And we also have the city name, so that's the place where your car is registered. So if you have, let's say, your last number is 0, each day from Monday to Friday, they have a different day. So you need to check which day it's your day. It's from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m., but I'm not sure. And you have one Saturday per month. That's it. There is no holidays, there is no Sundays, of course, and there is exceptions for Pico y Placa also. So, for example, if you have electric car, you are not in Pico y Placa. If you have this TV,
Like TV shows?
yeah, if you are from a TV show or something like that, you have a permit. If you have a caravana, you have permit. If you have ambulance, you have permit. Also, if you work for the government, you can request a special permit, so they give you like a card. So every time that transit guy stops you, you can show it, so he will let you go and you won't have any fee. That's it, I think.
Okay, and how about the cities?
Okay, about the cities, so that's the place where you are paying taxes for your vehicle.
Okay, and in each city you have different Piki Plaka, no?
Yes and no. Okay, so example, you're traveling from Bogota to Medellin. Of course, you need to check because it could be that the Pico y Placa in Medellin is a different number in the same day from Bogota. But please have in mind that we have metropolitan areas in between so many cities. So if there is all small cities connected, we call it metropolitan area. So usually the Pico y Placa in between those cities is the same. So for example, over here we have 5 cities. So the main one is Bucaramanga, but we have Florida, Girón, Piedecuesta, and Lebrija. All of those 5 cities, we are kind of part of the metropolitan area. So all of them, they have the same number, always. So if the Pico y Placa change, it's gonna change for all of them.
And it's changing every 3 months?
Every 3 months, yeah.
And if you are traveling from, let's say, Bogota to Bucaramanga, and you are like not in Pico y Placa in Bogota, but you are in Pico y Placa in Bucaramanga, how does it work?
Okay, so usually when you are on way to certain cities, we have the tolls. So when you get the toll, they give you a ticket. The ticket allow you to move in the city, I think, is for 2 hours. It really depends of the city. For Bucaramanga, it's 2 hours, but I don't know if it, for example, for a city like Bogota, because it's huge and they have huge traffic, it's gonna be more.
And you can drive in the city and
yeah, you have the
fine.
permit with the ticket that you pay for the toll.
What about the fee? The fee, like you can pay to get like out of the Pico y Placa?
Oh yes, you can pay to get out of the Pico y Placa. That's another exception. But the thing with this exception is it really depends of the city that you live. So for example, here in Bucaramanga, that is kind of small city, everything is very cheap, it's not worthy. I think this permit is around 250
million
pesos, yeah. And it's like, it's just 4 days during the month.
But is it like the permit is monthly or for each day?
No. This permit, I'm not sure if it's monthly or for these 3 months.
Okay.
So if you get the permit, it's like you can move, but even though, like, if you think about it, Bucaramanga is very cheap. So buses are less than $1, I will say. If you want to take a motorbike, it's going to be like in between 1.5. Uber is going to be the most expensive one, is 3. So it's not very worthy.
And what about the tickets? Like if they catch you that you are driving when you are not supposed to? Are they expensive?
How much do they are? Let me ask my assistant. ¿Cuánto vale una multa? It depends of the fee.
Okay.
It depends of the fee, but usually they are in between 400 and 600. They are doing these rates in between the minimum salary. So it could be like half one salary, one and
Okay,
a
so
half.
it depends like
Yeah,
how
yeah.
much you earn.
No about this. Like transit have these scales. So let's say if you go through the light when it's red, you have to pay a quarter of a salary. So
But your own salary or
it doesn't
the
matter.
medium salary?
It's the minimum salary.
Minimum salary. Okay.
Yeah. So they take the minimum for doing these rates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's. I think that will be it for Pico Placa.
Yep. Or motorcycles also have pico placa.
Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to ask you.
But they don't have to pay the toll.
They don't need to pay the toll. Just they can just. How they don't need to pay the toll for Pico Placa?
No, the toll from when you are traveling in between cities.
Okay.
They don't pay it.
They don't
Never.
pay the toll, but they are also included in Pico Placa.
Yes.
And what about why your mom don't want to change the place of her car?
Because our car is from Bogota, but we live in Bucaramanga. So every time that something happened, let's say last time there was a street that they changed the way. So it used to be like just this way, and they moved it to the other one. And she didn't know that, and she went in the opposite way, and the transit agent stopped her, and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm from Bogota."
But there's also the thing like if she will change her plate.
Yeah, if you want to change the plate to Bucaramanga, you need to basically take your car to Bogota. They are gonna take some information from the I don't know what is the name of this thing, motor. The
office?
Inside of the car.
Oh yeah, the engine or whatever.
Okay, yeah. They need to take the improntas, that's how we call it, from the motor. And then she need to submit the request. They are going to send the papers to the transit here, and she's gonna get a new plate.
And if she will get the new plate, there is a chance that
she have the same number as my dad, so she doesn't want to make it.
Well, yeah. And if you are rich Colombian, you are just getting a second car, no?
Yeah, second
That's
car.
how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so
second car or second vehicle could be also a motorcycle.
So yeah, that's how people are skipping Pico Placa.
Yep.
And have you said about electricians?
Yeah.
Tell us about estratos.
Estratos. Okay, so over here, neighborhoods are divided by estrato. So that means that government assign you a number in between 1 and 6. I think 6 is the highest. Also could be 0 when you are in one of these. Did you remember when we were
Farmers,
talking? Yeah, this is like rural area. So like farmers' place, they don't have number. That's
Okay.
rural, that's it. So the system in Colombia is thinking of everybody needs to help everybody. If you have more, you need to help more. So if you see, we have 6. So number 1, it's helped by 6. Number 2 is helped by 5. And number 3 is helped by 4. So we are kind of supporting each other. So the electricity, let's say for 6 is gonna be more expensive. Even they consume the same, it's gonna be more expensive in order to cover the number 1.
The number 1. And how is the proportion of that, like in Bucaramanga? Is it like a lot of 1 and just a few 6, or how does it look here?
Over here, I don't think we have 6. We have just 5, right? I'm not sure. I will say over here there is not a lot of 1s. We have more in between 2 and 3, I might say. We have kind of 4, 5, but it really depends of the place. So let's say the north side of the city, when we were living for Espino, I will say that's in between 2 to 3 or 1 sometimes. So as you see, when we were to Jorge's place, if you see the ways, did you remember what I was telling you about the plates in
Yeah,
front of
yeah.
the houses? So we call it nomenclatura. So usually these houses that they don't have the number, usually they are one.
Okay. And how do you get to know which number you are?
Usually it's for the neighborhood.
For the neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
What number is this one?
4.
That's 4.
Yeah.
And that's...
But there is some parts of this neighborhood that they are 3. So it really depends of the structure of the building, how many people do they have, how good is inside,
Okay,
how
and
many amenities do you have. So for amenities, let's say the pool,
okay.
these places where you go to play soccer, the fields, gym, all of these things that make it be higher.
Okay. And how, like, it, basing on this thing, like this stratus, you are paying taxes and you are paying...
We're paying taxes, we're paying public schools, we're paying public universities, and health.
And health.
Yeah.
So insurance as well.
Yeah. And that's socioeconomic level, that's how we call it.
Well, I believe that kind of thing is, it's kind of good because like we don't have something like that in Poland, and
Yeah.
everyone's on the kind of the same level.
No,
And there's
we're
like when you start to earn more, then you are starting to pay more taxes, but that's
that
like
should be.
that's not like the proper proportion of that.
Yeah.
How this should be.
Yeah, over here it's like that. If you earn more, you pay more. For example, for public universities. So that was why I was telling you, like, I shouldn't go to public one because it's gonna be more expensive for me compared to private. So when you go for school, for example, if you wanna go for a college, so you wanna go to the public one. The good one over here, I think, is the WIS. That's Universidad Industrial de Santander. So if you go there, they are gonna ask you how much do your parents earn, how many apartments, cars, motorcycles do they have, and how many are in your house, like if you have siblings, if you have pets, all of this bullshit, to consider how much do you need to pay per month.
Well, that's
Per
kind
month
of
is not, it's each 6 months.
it's
semester, yeah.
Okay, and if we are already with the school thing, tell me about the uniforms.
Okay, so over here in elementary school and high school, we wear uniforms. It doesn't matter if it's private, if it's public, everybody has to wear it. So we have, it really depends of the school, but usually it's in between 2 to 3. So we have the regular one, that's daily one, every single day you have to wear it. You just have extra t-shirts. And the second one is the one that you use for doing sport. So we have one day when you need to run, jump, whatever.
Is it only one day?
I remember for me it was like 1 or 2. 2? 1.
One?
Okay, 1 day. So you just have 1 day, and the other one is the one that you use for these special events that they do. So usually they have long sleeves, and you look more formal.
Okay.
That's it.
And there was the thing that you were telling me about that you can pay not to get in your uniform.
Gin day.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's the thing. Over here, public schools, of course, they have government help, but not for everything. So teachers over here, they are really into get students to have the best as they can. So I remember when I was in school, we have an issue because one of the bathrooms, that was girls' bathroom, it got broken. So there was something related to the pipes, I don't remember, but we cannot go there. So what they figured out to help was like, we're gonna have gym day once each week. So every student that doesn't want to wear the uniform and they want to wear regular clothes, they have to pay $2,000.
So that's more or less $2 zloty.
$50, yeah. So we have to pay that, and you can go with whatever you want. Of course, it have to be, you cannot go with shorts and mini skirts, nothing like that, like
Proper
clothes, yeah. And you are wearing that, they were saving the money, and they were doing improvements in school.
And was there a lot of people that were paying the money?
Yeah, of course, everybody wants to.
Everyone wants to pay.
Everybody wants to pay the money. They don't want to wear the uniform. It was weird when you arrived to your class and there was one with uniform. You were like, you don't have clothes. Yeah, it's not common.
It's not common. Okay. And that's the thing that surprised me a lot. And I was actually talking with my parents today, and I told them about this thing, and they were like, "What? That's your retirement age?
Oh yes.
Like how much? Like you told me your mom is already retired,
Okay,
and she
yeah.
is not old.
My mom is 60.
So that's more or less like my mom.
Yeah, but she got retired, I might say it, 3 years ago. So the retirement age in Colombia is 57 for women and 62 for men. It used to be less. And over here, the system is designed that you have to have or achieve two things. So the first one is the number of weeks that you paid through your salary, and the second one is the age. So it says that you have to get 1,300 weeks.
I don't have a clue how much is that in years.
Me neither.
But in here, there's a sign how many years it is.
Yes, thank you, Mikey. So it's gonna be like that, and then after that you start to get your retirement salary.
Is it pretty much the same as the one you got when you were working, or is it like building from something?
I think it's pretty much the same, but it's very up to you. I was telling you, we have it really depends on what you were doing, but we have this forcing retirement. So for example, that works pretty much in the government. So when you are, for example, a judge, you have, I think it's 2 or 3 extra years that you can work. So those 2 or 3 extra years, they are kind of good for you because they are increasing your income. So if your salary is gonna be 7 million, you can increase it maybe to 7.5 or maybe 8. So that's gonna help you a lot because those extra weeks just give you extra money. So there are some people that they don't want to retire.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much the same how it works in Poland, but the amount is not decreasing that much every week. It's like slowly increasing.
No, over here you can see big difference. If you work 2-3 years more, it's going to be good for you.
And it's actually like super soon to get retired because in Europe it's like over 60. Poland has 64 now for women and 65 for
64?
60 for women and 65 for men.
Marta, that's 1 life and a half.
I know.
When do you enjoy it?
That's the thing. And Polish retirement age is one of the lowest in Europe.
The lowest?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's too much.
Yeah. Well, that's how much people work in Europe. Welcome.
Guys, you need to enjoy your life. Please retire earlier. President of Poland, if you see this, change it. Thank you. People need to enjoy their lives.
They want to change it, but they want to put it like in the middle, so it's gonna be like 63 or something.
We will see what's gonna happen when you get retired.
We're gonna have election this year, so.
Oh yeah, we will have election this year for
Maybe
president.
Maybe
yeah. Mafe for president.
Mafe for president. I promise I will learn your language. Tak. Please have in mind that we have also special people, so teachers, police, military,
probably,
yeah, they have lower one.
Lower age.
Yeah. And what else? There is other ways to get retired. Of course, if you get injury during your work and they said that you have, I think it's 50% or more of disability, you get your retirement immediately. It's like 75% of what it should be, but it's good.
Oh, that's something. That's some help
Yeah.
from the government, no? And how much is actually in here?
I remember what I was about to tell you. So we were talking about weeks and also age. So once you're retired, it could happen that you have the age, but you don't have the weeks.
Okay.
So the government, back days, because right now they want to change it, they give you call it bono pensional. It's like retirement bonus.
Okay.
So it's like you don't get the retirement because you don't have what is needed, but that's how much you save, so take it.
But it's like the whole
Amount during whole your life.
and you can pick it up just because you finish the age, even if you don't have the
So
weeks.
that's good because usually over here these retirement companies, they are making business with your money so they can increase it. So the purpose of that is if you're retired and you don't get what you need, you can start a business, you can do invest. It's up to you.
That's nice. That's kind of nice because we cannot take all of our money back. I believe
You
will
just
never
can't take
get-
it back in the case that you don't get the requirements. If you get them,
No?
no way.
Okay, so you need to calculate how to
Yeah.
stop working before the last week.
There is another thing. For example, if you are married and you two are retired and you two get the retirement bonus, and let's kill Mikey. So Mikey dies, you can ask for his retirement. So you are get the whole thing together.
I'm getting to retirement.
Yes.
That's nice. Because in Poland, it's like if your spouse dies and he was getting bigger retirement, you can ask for his amount of retirement, but you're not getting both of them.
You
You're
can get
just
both.
getting you're getting more because I don't know, it's like you used to live with more. Like I don't know. I know my grandma has something like this that they increase it.
Over here you can get both at the same time.
That's fine. That's actually
Because that's thinking of back days, you know, that woman is to be at home, so they don't work. So this thing was invented in order to the person that remains, they will get protected.
yeah. Well,
So
that's
also
fair.
for these people who has down, so they can get from their parents.
Oh, that's so you can get from your parents as well.
Yeah.
But if your parents would die, would you get their retirement? That doesn't make sense.
Yes. For example, if you have this Down syndrome, I don't know.
So only if we are
Or
disabled.
if you have, or if
Okay.
you have autism. What is this word?
This word.
Autista.
Autistic.
Okay, if you are autistic, you don't have to work. If your parents die, you will get the retirement.
Okay, so
To support
To
yourself,
support,
yeah.
no, that's nice because we don't have something like that. Definitely not. What is actually like the salary you need to earn in here to live a comfortable life?
Comfortable life. What is comfortable life for you? That's first.
Well, I don't know. It's like let's assume that you have an apartment.
But you wanna rent your apartment. You wanna own your apartment.
Well, let's say you want to rent your apartment. You don't need to
Let's
own your
do
apartment.
maths. So usually, rents here are in between 1 million to 1.5 million. It really depends of the place. If you go higher, let's say from this, let's say where it Jorge lives, I think that's 5. So over there are some apartments that they could be 2 million, 2.5 million because they are bigger ones.
Okay.
And also how old is the building or how many amenities does the building have. So for example, if your building has a pool, it's going to increase it. If your building has a gym, it's going to increase it. So I will say it's in between 1 million to 2 million. It really depends of what you want.
Of course.
And how many people do you are, because it's not the same paying 1.5 million or paying 2 being single,
Of course.
that
Then,
paying this amount being 2 people, because it's going to be more comfortable and easy. So let's say 2 salaries is better than 1.
Of course, it's always better to have 2 salaries.
Yeah, Colombian food, as you see, is very cheap, so you can do groceries with 600.
For a week.
I think more than a week, like 15 days.
But for
If it's just one person, sorry, I think it's whole month. This 600.
600 is for
Yeah.
a whole month. That's pretty cheap.
Yeah,
I don't
600
know.
and with cookies and bullshit extra that you want to buy.
I don't know if you can live for 600 in Poland right now.
Let's say if you rent 1.5 million, it's gonna be 2.1 million.
Okay.
And
Let's assume you have one car.
assuming you have one car, gas here is kind of cheap. So if you're filling up your car is 50, 60 each time. So it's like once per week. So let's say 200
That's super cheap.
in gas. So if you want to be like a rich and paying all of these things, I think 4 million is fine.
That's nice.
Yeah, and if you get 2 of this, very good.
Yeah.
Probably paying 1.5 million pesos just for food, just for myself monthly.
Oof.
So that's
In Poland.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's about this one, 1,500.
What you eat?
What you eat? That's it.
When have you been
You're
in-
fucking skinny.
But you just go to grocery, you just buy a ham, cheese, and you live there. Live there.
But we
But we are spending like 1.5 million for 2 people when we are living.
That's
But that
so
was 1
much.
year ago.
And also, I ate in the work. So
Yeah.
food, so
Yeah,
that's
so
why.
that's changed a little bit.
But you count with cigarettes and alcohol?
No, I'm not. I'm counting just the food. It's like
So thank you, Mafe. Thank you for having us
You're
here,
welcome.
for giving us so much amazing food and showing us
We were trying. Hope
Bucaramanga.
you like everything.
Yeah, we loved it. We definitely loved it.
we're thankful.
We are thankful to all your family, and I hope we will visit you again next year.
Yeah, they were super happy with you here. She was asking me for a picture with you.
Oh, we need to take a picture before we leave.
Yeah.
Okej, so that's it. My już dzisiaj wyjeżdżamy, jedziemy za parę godzin już do Medellin, także my widzimy się w Medellin. I to było na tyle z naszego kontentu with your favorite Latina.
Bye. Miss me till the next video when you see me. Hola amigos. Did Mikey tell you that you need to subscribe and follow? Do it for me. Cucaracha, la cucaracha. Yes, porque le falta, porque no tiene.
La patica principal.
Good job.